Welcome to our wonderful new pickleball facility. Isn't it beautiful? We have a few announcements, and then I'd like to ask everybody, after we're done with the announcements, to join us up here, right where I'm standing, for a big group photo. Got Alyssa here from Echelon Marketing, who's going to be helping us out this morning, and we'll take a few photo shots, and then we'll cut the ribbon. First of all, I'd like to thank a few people. Obviously, Greg Tobias, Ocean Atlantic, and Preston for their investment here. I'd like to thank Melissa Kilker, our athletic club director, who oversees the tennis and racket club program. Nick Rule, our building maintenance manager, who all of you have come to know. He's the one who foreman the whole project, and we still have work going on, as you can tell on the courts next to us. I'd like to thank our new racket club professional, David Kempster, for growing the program. And really, last but certainly not least, you all, our members. Thank you for your support. It's really makes us great. It's a great time to be a member at the Peninsula. We have growing facilities. We keep adding amenities, and the membership's growing. We're almost at 800 members, so it's really a great time. And on that note, I'd like to go ahead and introduce David Kempster, if you'd like to join us right up here to say a few words.
Good morning, Peninsula Racket Club members. Look at you guys. I'll tell you, when there's a lot of people to thank here, but first I got to thank Pat Breen for giving me the call. Yeah, Pat. He said to me, Dave, you know, I've got this positioning opening up, and I think you're the right guy for it. And I sort of wasn't too sure and everything, and then Melissa, I got to thank Melissa. She made that phone call, and I came up and I met with Melissa and Donald straight away. And I think within 24 hours, I hadn't heard back from Melissa. I was trying to keep it cool and stuff. And I gave her a call and I just said, I want this job, you know. And I'll tell you the reason why I wanted this job was, firstly, because I met the staff that were here. We did a walk around. It was April time, and I saw people playing on the courts over there. And everything about me for coaching and just the facility and everything, for me, it's just seeing the enthusiasm from you guys. So, I mean, it's a big round of applause for all the members, guys. Big round of applause. And as you can see, you know, when I first came into this, it was a program that Pat built. That was a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday program. And I first said to Melissa and Donald that I wanted to do a little bit more than that. You know, I don't do things in halves, and, you know, I just said I wanted to be here full time and, you know, give what you guys deserve, and that's a real proper racket club program. So this is just the beginning. So what you see going on now is just the beginning. So big things ahead, big things ahead. So I've got a few people to thank. So firstly, I'd like to thank Donald, Melissa, and Gary for everything they've been doing, you know, and the investment and everything from Greg. And I'd also like to thank Nick, Chris, and Mark. And I'll tell you why, because these guys work endlessly. You know, I turn up at 7:30, 8 o'clock, and the courts are done, the courts are groomed, things are swept. And, you know, we're running as a team here. It's all about a team. And I'd like to give a big up to everybody here. Thank you so much. Thank you. So, pickleball. I'm a tennis player, and a lot of the pickleball guys can probably tell you that, because they've seen me serve. Isn't that right, Chris? He wanted to video it. So, I love it. The game's great, and just looking at this facility is incredible, you know, and, you know, there's so many big things planned. Last Sunday, we took the tennis group to Rehoboth Country Club. Incredible turnout. We had about 32 to 33 people playing. Terry over there, the pro, she's awesome. and we're arranging another return match. So the Rehoboth Country Club are going to be coming here. And I started talking to Terry, and I said, hey, they got a lot of juniors there, so why don't we bring them over for the pickleball? And she's like, great. So we got some exciting news that the inner club's going to happen for the pickleball. Rehoboth Country Club will be coming over here for a team match. So, all right, just beginning. And, you know, that's what I want to do. I want to create a buzz here, and I think I definitely see the buzz happening. And we just want to build and build and build. So we got the inner clubs happening, and then after Labor Day, with everybody's permission and some organization and everything else, we want to get some actual tournaments going on the tennis and on the pickleball. So we're going to put that out and have hundreds of people here, you know, and that's what you guys want. You want to be able to play people from all around. And I know a lot of people that are there now that you guys do play tournaments. And look at this facility. I mean, we got to have the best pickleball facility and one of the best tennis facilities now in the southern Delaware, in the whole state. So, you know, that's awesome. Okay, so pickleball. Chris, Marsha, Linda, and Frank, you guys brought this here, and I mean, it just, yeah. And I, you know, just really stoked to have you guys on board. And Pat told me about you straight away, and he said that you guys are the ones to help out. And Chris has been incredible, instrumental, you know, helping me with organizing stuff. And, you know, massive round of applause for these guys for their enthusiasm. Massive round. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to hand you over to Greg and just let you enjoy these courts, you know. But I just want to thank each and every one of you for allowing me to be your Racket Club Pro. And my assistant Blaze as well. Don't walk off, Blaze. Get back in here. You know, it's all about a team, and the most important thing here is you guys. You know, and that's why I go through these gates every morning with the enthusiasm. I'll keep bringing that enthusiasm, and that's because of the members. So thank you very much, everybody. Thank you.
So thanks for coming this morning, everybody. We're very, very glad to have Dave and his team, Blaze, come to us this summer. Very excited to see the Racket Club develop. He's got a lot of great ideas, and we're looking forward to the future with the Racket Club. I'd like to thank the staff, Nick and his group, and Melissa for helping make this happen. And of course, Chris Kellogg. Chris came to us with this idea about 12 months ago and said, hey, let's look at developing some other space. Let's use some of the space that we have to develop some pickleball courts. He laid this out, I think, 5 different ways on paper, showed us what could be done here, and we were able to figure out one that made sense and worked. We're super excited to have this facility now. The pickleball group has been growing and growing, and it's you know, our pleasure to be able to facilitate these kind of things for you, to actually improve your experience. We appreciate all that you guys do. We're very happy that you're very involved, because if you weren't, then we wouldn't be doing these kind of things. So the more involved that you are in the club activities, the more it is that we can spend to improve them, make things better. So we appreciate all that you do and the entire membership. So thank you very much. All right, with that, I think I'll give it to Donald.
Thanks, Greg. All right, we're going to ask everybody to come up and join us for a group shot right here. Ivana, I'm going to ask for some direction from you. We may have to move back, depending. We're good? Okay. And if we could file in behind the ribbon here, that would be great. All right. If we could do 2 rows, taller folks in the back.
I know, right? Come on, Here's a real athlete. We don't play Jimmy Kenny like this.
Can everybody, can you all see that camera lens? Yeah. I can't see you.
Y'all realize we only get one shot at this.
All right, let's take a few shots. Don't cut it quite yet. I'll get in the back there somewhere. Good shot.
Let's go.
You ready?
Ready? Here we go.